Hey yo, what is up FPG fam? Further here, welcome back to another Zenless Zone Zero video. So we have the 1.5 special program that did happen. Now, wasn't able to go live for that unfortunately, but I did want to go ahead and give you my honest thoughts and opinions on the patch and everything that they had and just kind of do a quick breakdown for you. So we have Astra and we have Evelyn. Those are going to be the highlights for patch 1.5. Could not be more excited about both of these characters. Astra's going to be running first and then Evelyn's going to be second. In terms of what they showed for Astra, she looks to be top tier. Honestly, she looks like she's going to be a must pull for free-to-play players, for new players, just because of how universal of a support she's going to be, meaning she's going to be able to fit on any team and be able to do really well, being able to provide buffs and healing, which I don't think the healing is going to be all that necessary, to be quite honest with you, unless we get some incredibly hard content that requires it. But at the moment, the healing to me is more like sprinkles or like cherry on top. But the buffs and the animations with the auto dodge and all of that, and how universal she is once again, is what's going to make Astra Yao a phenomenal character. Her VA is absolutely top tier, and the music in patch 1.5 sounds incredible as well. And then we have the GOAT herself, Evelyn, who Evelyn for me is the GOAT. Just 100%. This is the character that I'm most excited for. She looks to be very strong as well between her chain attack and her ultimate, and then being able to use that second ultimate version. And then her paired with Astra Yao just seems like it's going to be a nutty combo of a team. And so these two characters are going to be great. Now, I'm really excited about Evelyn as well because I don't have a main fire DPS that I enjoy using. I have Soldier 11, but just not my favorite. So being able to put Evelyn on the team, deck her out, have her as my main fire DPS, and pair her with Astra is just going to be top tier. Of course, they're going to be running their W engines, simultaneously with the characters. So that's something that you can look into. Now, in terms of the W engines, I don't think they showed what they can do. I don't have any information on that. I will probably do a separate video taking a look at it and then letting you know if it's going to be a necessary pickup. Now, the other thing that was pretty incredible to see was skins in the game. They're going to have a skin for Astra, Ellen, and for Nicole. And this is something that I just don't know why other Hoyo games they don't do more often. Now, Honkai Impact 3rd is the exception to the Hoyo rule because in Honkai Impact 3rd they have multiple different skins, but in Honkai Star Rail, if I'm not mistaken, in Genshin Impact, they don't have that many. I think they're implementing more, but it just took a very long time. But with Zenless, they are dropping new skins already. For Astra, that skin looks phenomenal. And then for Ellen, that one was pretty decent, right? It wasn't anything to write home about. And then Nicole's looked really good. And their Nicole's is going to be through an event that you can get, so that appears to be free, and that's really cool. Speaking about the events all look pretty good, right? They're the events. The one that captured me the most, funny enough I use that word, is the camera one where you can actually snap pictures during combat, and you could probably get some really cool snapshots and screenshots and thumbnails and all that stuff. Skins, those are the skins right there. The Astra one is just absolutely top tier. But anyways, the events all look pretty good, right, for the most part. I'm not the biggest event guy, but some of them did look really good, and they look like they're going to be pretty fun. Once again, the camera one seemed to be my most favorite, if I'm remembering correctly, from all the ones that they provided. They have some new arcade games that are going to be there as well, that you could take part of and take advantage of. So that is that. And then the other thing is that they have a lot of quality of life updates that are going to be happening, a lot of optimizations that are going to be very, good for players that are trying to be more efficient and have the game feel a little more intuitive. So that's going to be cool. I forgot to mention this new Bangu as well that's going to be arriving in patch 1.5 along Astra and Evelyn. So we have a new Bangu also. And then the other thing that I did want to go ahead and mention is the new combat updates in terms of there being new floors. But once you reach those higher floors, you can then, it goes up phases of 10. And then for no-hit runs, which I thought this was really cool, no-hit runs, you can actually get a special badge for which is funny enough because I went ahead and did a video, my last video, I'll have it linked at the end of this one, talking about a no-hit run and how I almost did one. So to be able to get rewarded for a no-hit run is actually pretty cool. And then they had some updates to Deadly Assault, where they're going to be rerunning older enemies with new mechanics. Oh, this event was the other one I was thinking about. Old enemies with new mechanics and things of that nature. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. But that event right there with the bang boos and then kind of having like a fashion off or dance off or something like that. They also went ahead and showcased the fishing event, which of course, what is a Hoyo game without a fishing event? This one seems to be a little bit better. I will have to wait and see. All fishing events seem to be pretty similar in my opinion. But I would say as an overall, my honest thoughts and opinions is that 1.5 is shaping up to be really good. The highlights, of course, being the characters. For me personally, in my opinion, highlights are going to be the characters. And then this is the new tower that I was talking about, the Endless Tower. The new updates to this is going to be really cool, but the highlight is certainly the characters. Astra being a phenomenal ether support. Once again, probably a must pick up, a must pull. I'm definitely going to be pulling these characters, testing them out, and giving you my thoughts and opinions on them. But as first impressions, just taking a look at what they can do, what they showcase, and what I kind of know behind the scenes, Astra is definitely going to be a must pull. And then Evelyn is certainly going to be one that's, you know, it's probably going to be a character that you would pick up because you really enjoy her. Not necessarily a must pull per se. But I do think she's going to be incredibly strong. And I think she is going to be the best fire DPS that you can have in the game, which is something that I am needing because that is where I am lacking. And then the two pairing together is going to be phenomenal. But once again, like I mentioned, putting Astra on any team is going to be beneficial. So in terms of characters, 10 out of 10, I think both are fantastic. In terms of the events, they look pretty cool. They look pretty unique. They have this capture mode, which is one that I was looking forward to. The fishing, it is what it is. The arcade stuff, it is what it is. Not my cup of tea. And then the Bangbu one, I think it's going to be pretty fun in the beginning, and then it's going to be burdensome to do it afterwards. And then the new end game modes, the Endless Tower, I think those updates to it are really cool. And then the updates to the Deadly Assault is really cool also. And then all the optimization and the quality of life features that they provided in this new patch update is going to be very nice in my opinion, with upgrading materials, the new UI for the drive disc and things of that nature. I think it's going to be very nice to have, and I do appreciate that, right? Being able to continue to get these optimizations, these updates, and these quality of life features is really nice to see that they're not stagnant and complacent on what they have already, but they are listening to feedback and they're still continuing to update. Even the smallest features is always going to be a great thing to see when you're playing these games, because it shows that the developers care and that they want to continue to improve the game and make the game even better. And then the skins, right? To top it all off, the skins look really awesome. And I'm glad that they're implementing skins early on in this game, because who doesn't like skins, right? And then they're implementing Nicole's skin for free through the event. Well, I'm assuming it's free through the event. So all in all, I think just a TLDR, 1.5 looks great. I would give the update, from what I've seen, like an 8.5 out of 10. And I couldn't be more excited to go ahead and give the this event a try. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. It all drops on January 22nd. We will be there. I don't know if I'll be able to go live for it, but I'll be there. I'll do videos on my polls, giving my impressions on the characters, building them up, trying them out, and putting them on different teams. But thank you guys so much for all the support. I do truly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name's Cody. You call me further. I'll see you all next one. Bye, guys.